It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're going to see Travis Etienne. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. And with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the... into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
Once again, it's Etienne. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That is hard! And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll run it here with Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
A 51-yard gain. First down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Etienne running to the left. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Next to score, Jaguars 14, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Richards. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. That is taken at the 10. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That's caught! And he will score! Elijah Moore! Touchdown Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts get back in it. It is 21-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jags offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
Downs goes in motion. On second down, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. Just end up a little bit short.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A huge play just before the half. That gains an even 60 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. And a big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. And And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. That one taken in by London. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the good coverage, and there to get a hand on it. Lawrence now on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a two-point conversion. So we've come upon halftime here in week, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
6 yards to go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun on third down, Richardson. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll work this out to the 23. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. The carry here for Etienne. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's a third down and 4. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They go play action for Lawrence. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Now a handoff. Etienne. And the Jaguars have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
A run on first and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Here's a third and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for Colts. First down. First and 10.
Now Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Third and a yard. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's got another one. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That'll be taken in by Moore. Was brought down. Here's Richardson. That one on target to Moore. And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st down.
Now Etienne. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough, and they convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run. It's Etienne. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly...
And he will score again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing is Richardson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Richardson to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Jaguars offense ready. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat out dominant.
That's this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Richardson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Colts about to kick this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Got his man at the 6. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bring it. Go.
Here's Richardson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And it is their